Hey there bosses, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use Ubersuggest. This is an Ubersuggest tutorial, and this is the exact tool I've used to help one of my clients go from around 200 Google visitors per month to close to 1,000 visitors from Google per month. Now obviously this is a website that gets traffic from other sources, but to be able to take this from 200 to 910 organic monthly visitors on their website is huge. And how did I do it? I used Ubersuggest, and in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. And if you use the strategy I'm about to show you, you may even do better than this. Okay, I just wanted to show you this as proof that it works. It takes a little bit of time, but then it kicks in and it really does work. All right, so let's jump right into the tutorial. All right, so first things first, you'll go to ubersuggest.com. all right, so ubersuggest.com, and you want to make sure that you sign in. Usually they just require that you sign in with your Google account, and that's it, or you could create a private account. And there are a lot of free features to this tool. There is a paid version of it as well that starts around $29 a month, but for our purposes the free version is going to be more than enough. All right, but if you feel you need more, you can do that. So once you sign in, here is what the general dashboard looks like. Right now I'm under where it says Ubersuggest and overview. That's where I am. All right, so what I do for my clients is I'll go find a competitor, all right, that has blog content, because I do write blog content for my clients. One of the competitors for one of my clients is a company called GriswoldHomeCare.com. So I just type that in there. All right, and you can choose the language you want to target, and then I'm going to click search. So once the search comes up, there are different pieces of information you're going to get. Okay, so let's start from the top. You're going to get how many organic keywords this particular website is recognized for by Google. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are on page 1 for 76,000 keywords. It just means that there are 76,000 opportunities for them to be showing up for specific keywords, which is awesome. All right, they also have organic monthly traffic of close to 50,000. That's really good. Their domain score, this is just a measure. It's a measure of various factors, so I'm not going to get into that. It's a little bit more complex to explain personally, so I never really look at that. But another really good metric to look at is the backlinks. This tells you how many other websites have linked to GriswoldHomeCare.com. What this means is that if in Google's eyes, if they see a lot of backlinks, if they see a lot of people linking to a specific page, this increases the authority of that particular website in the eyes of Google. All right, so this matters as well. So even if the person has 100 backlinks, that's still a huge deal, because that still tells Google that, okay, this is a website worth pushing forward or worth ranking. All right, okay, so that's that. We get to see their traffic visitors per month, but what we're really interested in is finding keyword ideas that we can create content around. So you're going to want to scroll down a little bit to where it says top SEO pages, as well as where it says SEO keywords. All right, so right here where it says top SEO pages, basically it's telling you the pages that drive, and it says so here, the pages that drive the most traffic to this particular domain, right? And so it's telling us that this post here on the wages hump, salty taste in mouth, fatty liver diet, kidney life disease life expectancy, all these are pages that are driving a lot of traffic to Griswold Home Care. Now, if you take a look at the shares, there's also a lot of shares on Facebook. So again, this also kind of tells you that this is something that could do well in social. It's doing well within search engines, right? And it's also doing well on social. So potentially this is something that could also do well on social. And then of course the different backlinks and estimated visits. Okay, but this is not where I usually get my ideas from. This is very helpful for you to get an idea of of the top SEO pages, and you can definitely create similar content to these. What I go for are the keywords, okay, because I feel like that gives me more information. There's a lot of information you get up here, but there is so much more here, and I'm going to walk you through all that information. So there are a few things that you'll see when you get to SEO keywords, right? So as you can see, there are all these keywords: Griswold home care, fatty liver diet, menu, stage 3. So all these keywords are also are reflective of the posts that bring the most traffic, right? So that's good. And then I get to see the volume. How many people are searching for these specific keywords per month? As you can see, these are pretty high volume keywords. Apart from the names, fatty liver diet menu has 29, almost 3,000 searches per month. There's 5,000 searches per month for this one. And you can go down the list. So what I will do is, once I do my search, I will come here and then view all SEO keywords that this domain ranks for. Now, when you do this, okay, a wealth of information is revealed to you. So again, you get the keywords, a list of keywords, and I think you get about, you can upgrade to get more keywords, but you get access to a lot of keywords. Let's say about the first 25 or 30, and I'll show you how you can even get more. But anyway, so a lot of these keywords here, right, we're getting the search volume, we're getting the position that these keywords put the website for on Google. So it's saying, like, for tattoos on old people, it's most likely on page 1, or maybe the top results on page 2. There are 18,000 searches per month, and another thing, it brings about around 300 visits to this person's website, to this company's website, which is great. If just one piece of content or one keyword is bringing 357 people per month, that's amazing. Okay. And then the most important metric, what I think is the most important metric here, is this thing called SEO difficulty. And with SEO difficulty, it is a number that goes from a 0 to 100 here on Ubersuggest, and it just tells you how well you could optimize your post, or how competitive it is to rank for this specific keyword. Now over here it says that this has an SEO difficulty of 11. As you can tell, the higher the number goes, the more difficult it becomes to rank for it. But all of these, another beautiful thing that Ubersuggest does for you is that it puts these numbers in, it puts the scores in green and yellow and red, right? So in green, this means that this is a good keyword. And also, if you look at the search volume, this is a good keyword. It has high traffic. Okay, not many people are creating high quality content around it. And so if you went out there and created some monster post or some really great content piece that was unique, you have the opportunity to really dominate the search engines. And also, you have to understand that when Google picks up your a piece of content for a specific keyword, it's not going to pick it up for just that keyword. There may be a group of other keywords, so this is not going to be the only key phrase or keyword that brings traffic to that website. There may be a group of 10 other keywords that do that. Okay, and so it's absolutely relevant for you to look at the SEO difficulty. If it's in green, you're good. Even if it's in orange, I think that's like a fair zone that you can try. In this case, it's the name of the company, so it isn't quite helpful. But as you go down, you'll see that Down syndrome life expectancy has a lot of searches, but the SEO difficulty is low, and this is something you could create content around. Another thing I really enjoy is the fact that you can export these results, okay, to a CSV file. A CSV file is very similar to an Excel spreadsheet. And so you can export this, you can export all the keywords. You will not get all the information on all the keywords. I think, again, you get it for the top 25 or 30 or so. I think 25 or 30, which is way more than enough. All right, but the nice thing is that you still get these keywords. And so let's try exporting it to a CSV file and look at the information that we're going to get. So we've been successful in downloading this particular CSV file. All right, so what do we get? We get the keywords, we get several. The list is really long, okay, more than 100. And we get the SEO difficulty. Here's the thing, you get the SEO difficulty for up to 100 of those keywords that bring the most traffic to this domain, plus the number of estimated visits. So this over here again is your gold mine of content ideas. So now you will never run out of content ideas. You'll never run out of blog post ideas, because you'll be able to come on here, look at the keywords, look at the volume, look at the SEO difficulty, and create a great piece of content for your clients. So that, you know, for the great piece of content for your clients. So I love to do this and then just keep it, save it on my desktop. Because if you have 100 keywords, that you have information on, there are like 5 or 6 ways that you could create content, or even more than that, 10 ways that you could create content around just one keyword. So in all of the cases, you are increasing the chances that your client or your blog gets attention for that keyword, simply because you took the time, you did your research, you downloaded this CSV file, and you're creating content around those keywords. All right. Another way that you can really use this, and I don't know why, really use this particular page, is if you are in a different country. So for those of you in the UK or Canada, you can also look at a few more countries by clicking more: India, Australia, Ireland. You can do the same thing for all these countries. And then you can also take a look at you can choose a particular keyword on this list and look at the different websites that have created content around this. And again, you can export this to a CSV file, but the great thing about this is that you can go and investigate, like, what did they write, you know, what concerning this specific keyword, what did they write, and how can I make it better? Okay. And you also get information like how many social shares and backlinks that they have. So this is how I personally use Ubersuggest to find endless content ideas for my clients, but not just any content ideas, but content ideas that help them get more organic traffic through Google. If you enjoyed this, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below if you found this helpful.